Hello, and welcome to the One with All the Food show. I'm Alex.
And I'm Danielle.
We hope you're having a good day so far, wherever you are. Coming up on the show today, we have VTs covering all aspects of food, such as cooking healthy meals and guilt-free desserts, as well as exploring international cuisines.
We also have our fitness and nutrition specialist with us today.
Hi, my name's Austin, and I am the fitness and nutrition expert. I will be introducing a short VT as well as telling you a little bit about nutrition that should help you at home. Great.
We'll be coming back to Austin later in the programme. Danielle, what part of the show are you most excited for?
I'm really looking forward to the Alternative Bakes VT. Hopefully it will teach me how to make something new. What are you looking forward to?
I'm actually really looking forward to the cultural food segment. I love Chinese food, but I don't really know how to make it, so I want to learn some new recipes. But first, throughout today's show, we're running a cooking competition with the winner being revealed live at the end of the show.
We took our contestants to buy their ingredients for a 3-course meal, but only gave them £10 to make it a real challenge. Let's take a look.
So we're here ready to begin our cooking competition. We've given 3 contestants £10 to buy ingredients for a 3-course meal of their choice, which we'll be tasting later.
The winner will be getting a £20 gift voucher for any restaurant that they choose. But before we begin,
Let's meet the contestants.
I'm Tom, I'm 21 and I'm from Sheffield.
Amy, 20.
My name is Angus, I'm 20 and I'm from Brighton. Just making nice food to eat. So cooking for other people, seeing their experience and seeing how I improve, so the more I cook, the more that they sort of enjoy the meal and also cooking for myself.
Today, really, I just like cooking, it's fun.
So I'd say getting more advanced materials for cooking and baking.
Well, money, definitely. Having to be able to budget, to be able to cook throughout the week is quite difficult.
It's so hard to cook nice things that are affordable at the same time.
Quite confident, yeah. I think it will go quite well.
I don't know. I think I copped out on the dessert a little bit, we'll see. I'm a bit nervous. I've never cooked a 3-course meal before. And I've never done it in sort of all in one go, so a bit nervous, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
No. I think you need a little bit more than £10, maybe. Because I've done a lot of baking, I'm very confident on my desserts, but I'm not very confident on my starter, but I'm fairly confident on my main.
Wow, really excited to see what our contestants cook up for us. Right, we're going to see some healthy meals today, but what about desserts? Well, we've got Helen, who's over there on camera 3 currently, to show you how to make your bakes a little bit healthier.
today she's going to show us her alternative brownie recipe, and we're going to have a taste right after we see how it was made.
Hi, I'm Helen. I'm normally behind the camera, but today I've been challenged with creating a healthier alternative bake for you guys with a sweet tooth. So I have to buy some brownies which are low calorie and low fat, and if I can make this recipe, so can you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. First up, you need a tablespoon of melted butter or coconut oil. Either is fine. The extra moisture we add later compensates for the small amount of fat. Next, add 2 large eggs, followed by 1/4 teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of vanilla extract for extra flavour. Now gently stir it all together. Now it's time to add 1/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. The yogurt's moisture will act as a substitute for the majority of the fat. Next, add 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. We're using this in place of white caster sugar as it contains more vitamins and nutrients, which is better for your gut and blood sugar levels. Now add 5 tablespoons of skimmed milk. Add 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. This will take some time to stir in, so be patient. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Finally, gently fold in 3/4 of a cup of wholemeal flour. Only do this till it's just stirred in. The less air bubbles you create, the fudgier your brownies will be. This flour is unusual to use in brownies since it's wholemeal, but you're getting more nutrients and fibre and it's taking less of a toll on your blood sugar. Now grease an 8x8 inch square baking tin. I leave some excess paper so the brownies can be lifted straight out the pan once they've cooled. Now just pour in the brownie batter, smooth it so it's even and it's ready for cooking.
Okay, so this is ready to go in the oven. They take 15 to 19 minutes. The lower the time, the fudgier they'll be. Okay, and so while they're cooking, I'm going to give you some of my top tips for substitute ingredients.
So if you have a sweet tooth like me, there's many substitute ingredients you can include in your day-to-day bakes. They'll be equally tasty, there's just less of the guilt and half the calories. Here's a few substitute ingredients you can use. To replace the moisture of butter, you can use coconut oil, avocado, applesauce, or non-fat Greek yogurt. Depending on your recipe, substitute sugar with maple syrup, honey, lemon, cinnamon, unsweetened cocoa powder, banana, or other fruits. Many of these contain antioxidants and generally allow you to avoid highly processed sugars.
Okay, so these are done, and they look like real brownies, they smell like real brownies, but they're lower in calories and they're a bit more nutritious. I want to see what the guys think later when these have cooled down. So I'll be back to those in the studio.
We'll now be doing a blind taste test from these 2 sets of brownies. We don't know which is healthy and which is a store-bought one. We're going to try and work out which is which and see what we think about them.
Right, should we try these ones in front of us here? Yeah. That's good. I actually really liked both of them. Although these ones look like the more store-bought ones, I think they're actually the healthier ones just because they didn't taste as artificial. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought they both taste really good. The store-bought ones again, which I think are those ones, they tasted a lot sweeter but very sickly compared to the healthier ones. Considering they are healthier ones, so they had less fat, less sugar and everything bad for you, they still tasted really good. I might try and make the healthier ones myself, so Alex, do you bake yourself?
I don't really bake, to be honest, and when I do, it's definitely not particularly healthy. But I do really appreciate Helen teaching us those little tips though, and I'm definitely going to give it a try when I get home. Right, back to the competition. We're now going to see how our first contestant, Tom, got on. How do you think he did?
I think Tom did really well. His meals were really tasty and I'm very impressed that it all kept within the budget, which was £10. It's time to see how he did.
So we're here ready to cook our first meal of the competition, and our first chef is Tom. What are you cooking for us today?
I'm going to start with a leek and potato soup, followed by a salmon niçoise, and for dessert, caramelised banana and American pancakes.
Sounds good. Well, I look forward to eating the salmon. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the potato and leek soup. Sounds delicious.
Right, we're going to leave you to it. We'll come over and check while you're cooking. Right, are you almost done, Tom?
Almost done with the first course, yeah. I'm just waiting for my soup to cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to start making my main courses.
Right, I'll check back on you in a few.
Okay. dessert, to caramelise the bananas, I'm going to cut them lengthways, and then I'm also going to chuck some sugar in the pan, and I'm just going to leave it until it turns to a liquid. I don't need to add anything to it.
Right, Tom, your starter's ready. Are you happy with it? Did everything go right?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, everything went okay.
That's really tasty. That's
Thank you.
that's good. Right, you have a try.
Really tasty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Very good.
It's good as you're eating it. You get the onions, and then you get the leeks. It's nice and vegetably,
Mhm.
and then like you get more like a herby, peppery taste after. It's really tasty, and I can't believe that is even that just on its own is less than a tenner. So good
Thank
job.
you.
Okay, so Tom, your main's done. How did
Yeah.
that go?
Okay, I forgot about the eggs, so I had to go back and cook them. Other than that,
It looks really good again.
thank you.
I'm interested to see Danielle's reaction because she let slip earlier that she is not a massive fan of salmon, but I'm very impressed. So I'll take it first. That's tasty. This is a pretty healthy meal as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 It's actually really good.
Yeah?
I'm now a salmon lover.
Yeah. Okay, Tom.
Yeah.
Final course done. I'm really impressed with the caramel. I
Thank
feel
you.
like that was a big trouble point, but you made it look good.
Thank you.
Right, let's have a look. I can't talk for a while, but it's good. Have you made anything like this before?
I've made pancakes before, but I've never made American pancakes. I struggle with getting the thickness right, because in my head I imagine them being quite thick.
Yeah.
And I tried that and it just didn't work.
Okay.
So I had to thin them out a little bit.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
We're
you.
going to go and discuss and work out how many odds you're getting.
Okay.
Points and marks. So our first chef was Tom. He made us 3 courses, which we both really enjoyed. What did you think about his start of the soup?
That was the one that I was mostly looking forward to, and I wasn't disappointed at all. It was really, really tasty.
Moving on to the main, it was the salmon. Danielle was really scared about this beforehand because she's not a salmon fan at all, and she's also not a chili fan. But you liked it in the end, didn't you?
Yeah, it was really tasty. I think I might have to buy salmon for myself.
And I would say that was restaurant quality, so I was happy. And then finally the pudding with the pancakes, the caramelised bananas. I liked the pudding. I felt maybe that was the weakest course of the 3, just because, I don't know, I feel like the first 2 set such a high level, and then pancakes, it's difficult when you've got £10, isn't it? So it's time to bring Tom in. So you just heard our feedback.
I agree with you that the dessert was possibly our weakest dish.
So we added our scores up out of 30 each. So 10 for the main, 10 for the starter and 10 for the pudding. And your score is 53 out of 60.
Thanks.
So that's a really good start.
Yeah.
The next 2 chefs have a lot to fight for. And hopefully, come the live TV show, you will be winning that voucher.
I hope so.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you.
Wow, Tom did such a great job of his 3 courses. They all tasted amazing, and I really look forward to seeing how the other 2 contestants got on with their meals. Now it's time to go over to Austin and his fitness segment.
Right, in this segment I will be showing you 3 exercises that you can do at home. I will also have my friend Josh, who is a personal trainer, just recently graduating from university, and I hope you enjoy and I hope they're useful. To the one with all the food. This is the fitness segment where I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do at home so you can try and meet your fitness goals with the easiest amount of ease without having to go to the gym. This is my friend Josh. He is a sports therapist in his final year of university. He's going to show you what muscles will be moving in the movements so you have a better idea of what's going on.
So I'm going to be taking you through what muscles Austin's going to be using, trying to point out where they are, when they're being used, and I'm also going to be showing you when Austin does wrong movements, how he can correct it, and what muscles are being used on those wrong exercises and how they should be corrected. First exercise Austin is doing is a wide grip pull-up. So this one, his hands want to be wider than the regular pull-up. So as you can see here, they're just past his shoulders. So if Austin does a quick pull-up for me, as you can see here, he's pulling up with his elbows and he's working his latissimus dorsi just here. Then as he comes down, he's keeping that tension and it's working these muscles in his back here. If you go for another one, there we can see. So we really want Austin to be pulling down with his elbows and then working these muscles just in here. Okay, so this one here is the wide grip push-up. So what Austin's doing here is this is different compared to a regular push-up, as it's wider and it's working the outside of Austin's chest, which is known as his pectoral muscles. So Austin, if you want to show us this push-up. Perfect. And this is working his outer chest. So in my experience, having the correct form is key for trying to reach your goals. If you perform exercises with the wrong form, it can cause injury later on in life from muscles not being worked properly. So yeah, make sure that you know what you're doing, make sure the muscles you're using are correct and the form you're doing is correct. What Austin's going to do, he's going to demonstrate just a regular sit-up. This is the one we're going to have his hands on his ears. So if you want to demonstrate a push-up, sit-up for us, Austin. Awesome, so what he's doing here is as he comes up, his whole core, so his abs, his lower back is all tensing up, and what it's doing is it's helping him bring his body up, so that's working all of his core and his abdominal muscles. Awesome.
Right, so a small tip for you to reach your fitness goals quicker, as well as these exercises. Hopefully they're helpful for your exercises at home and it helps you to reach your fitness goals better. But a small tip, make sure you stay hydrated and you have your nutrition on point, which will be talked about later on in the show, as well as some other aspects of life which should be very helpful to you, whether you're studying or whether it's life all around. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you took something away from this. Thank you very much. Right, I hope that was useful. Now, a quick introduction to myself. I've been working on my own nutrition personally for the past 4 years now. I've been competing in physique bodybuilding for the past 2 years. So I personally like to think I know what I'm talking about when it comes to nutrition, keeping healthy, and what it takes to reach your fitness goals. One of the most important things to me is having the right food throughout the day and making sure you don't snack on really sugary foods. The best way to do this is meal prepping. Meal prepping is when either at the beginning of the week or at the beginning of the day, you make the day's or the week's worth of food, so you can go out throughout your day with packed meals with you and eat as you go. The reason why you do this is because if you have meals consistently throughout the day, this means that you won't feel as peckish. So when you're walking through a store, I don't know if you're in university and you're feeling a little bit hungry, you think, oh, that looks nice, you'll be content. You won't feel as obligated to eat something. Right, and the best way to do this is to have a higher average of 3 to 5 meals a day. As I said, I'm a physique bodybuilder, so I personally have 5 to 6. It's a little bit extra than you need, but 3 to 5 is the most important because having consistent small meals throughout the day will make sure your body gets what it needs for its nutritional intake, and so to make sure that you're not hungry throughout the day. And and the best part about this, it also makes student living and living that little bit cheaper as well. So you don't go out and buy stuff throughout the day. The most expensive part of this obviously is protein, but you'll obviously save money when you don't have to buy really bad foods throughout the day. I really hope this has been helpful to you, and back to us.
Thanks, Austin, for all the tips there. I found it really educational. Right, within our degree, we have lots of international students who all bring their own culture to us, including their food. Next up, we have Haran and Ying, who are originally from China, cooking different cultural foods, such as tofu soup and shrimp. Let's take a look.
Hello, this part I will introduce introduce you about some international food. This is our chef, Haoran Se.
Hello.
So, today what food do you want to cook?
Today I want to make kelp and tofu soup because in China tofu is very cheap and nutrition.
Yes, in China, tofu is a very cheap food and it is a normal food. Many families choose this to make daily food, and it have some important elements for people's body.
Okay, let's begin.
Okay, we need to prepare these ingredients.
Okay, this is kelp. Cut it into squares, small squares. Okay, next, put the kelp and boil after the fire.
Tofu is made from soy water and it contains many essential elements for human body.
Okay, the second soup. I want to make the shrimp.
Shrimp?
Yes. You like shrimp?
Yes, I very like shrimp. And how do you want to do this?
I use the bamboo sticks
Yeah.
and some salt. Can make it.
Just this?
Yes, it's very simple.
Salt shrimp is a classic Chaozhou cuisine. This dish is based on shrimp. The shrimp is rich in nutrients, rich in protein.
Next, put some salt on the shrimp.
Finished. So, we invite Ellie to become our tester to test our food.
Very excited. Should I have the soup first?
Okay.
Tofu first. Relax.
Do you like fishing?
It's quite salty,
Yeah.
but it's very nice as well. I'm surprised.
I think this is delicious, this one.
Okay.
I really like this.
I'm going to attempt. So, what do I do? Do I feel it's very slippery. Like that?
Yes.
And now,
And
peel this off.
yes. Melt. Is salted?
No, I thought it'd be a lot saltier because you put loads of salt on it, but I'm glad it doesn't taste fishy or salty.
Yes.
It's very nice. Thank you for letting me try new
Thank
food
you.
that I wouldn't have tried before.
That's okay. And in China, we still have some more traditional nutrition food. Maybe next time you can try more.
I look forward to it.
And thank you for our tester Ellie and
Thank you.
our chef Haoran.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Wow, all that food looked really delicious. I wish I could try some now.
Me too. It actually looked really tasty. Right, it's time to go back to the kitchen where contestants 2 and 3 are preparing their meals. Hopefully they do as well as Tom did. We're here with contestant number 2, Amy. What are you cooking for us today?
I'm going to make a chocolate mousse, a spaghetti carbonara and a baked camembert.
Sounds really good. Are you looking forward to anything particular?
The carbonara.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
I'm a big camembert lover, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Right, good luck. We'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, so Amy's finished her starter. Did everything go alright?
Yeah, everything went fine.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, right, I can't wait to try it. Oh. That is tasty. That's really good. Okay, right, thank you very much. Look forward to your main.
Okay.
Right, so the main is done. How did that go?
Yeah, it went really well. I'm happy with it.
Okay, well, it looks really tasty again. It's really good. Right, thank you very much.
Okay.
Got one meal left. Right, dessert is done. Amy, how did it go?
It went okay. I didn't have a hand mixer to whisk the cream, so I don't know if it's
Oh,
quite
okay.
like it should.
That's proper comfort food. That's really nice.
Really well done. The texture's really good as well, considering you didn't have a...
Yeah, thank you.
Right, we're going to go and sort out what our marks are for you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Right, so we've eaten all 3 dishes and we've marked them and we discussed them. Anything particularly you liked?
I really liked the carbonara.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the mousse. So it's time to call Amy on. How was that? Was it stressful? Was it...
No, not really.
No? Okay, pretty
Quite
chill.
easy, yeah.
Well, we both thought you did really well. So out of 60, you got 47. We're not going to tell you how the other contestants have done.
Okay.
You're in with a chance and you'll find out in the live show.
Okay.
Okay? Right, thank you. We have a third chef with us today. Angus, what are you cooking?
So for a starter, I'm cooking pigs in blankets. For my main, I'm cooking pasta, and for my dessert, I'm cooking banana bread.
What have you got in the pasta?
So in the pasta, I've got home-fried sauce, mushrooms, and bacon.
Anything particular you're looking forward to?
Well, I've never had banana bread before, so I'm going to be looking forward to that one.
Yeah. Pigs and blankets are like my favourite bit in a roast dinner, so I'm looking forward to that one. Right, we'll catch up with you in a bit.
Yeah.
Right, so Angus has completed his starter. How did that go?
Yeah, it took a while, but
Yeah, got there. It looks really tasty. So the starter smelled really good and it tasted great as well. So Angus has finished his main. How was that?
yeah, it's a really simple dish. Good thing about it, it's cheap and you can make a lot of it as well.
Really tasty,
Yeah.
Really good.
Right, we'll wait for your banana bread. Thank you very much. Okay, so Angus has finished his pudding. Do you want to tell us what you had again?
Yeah, so the original idea was to make banana bread, but because there isn't a loaf tin, it means that how it cooks is differently. So the way I've delivered it is like a nice eaten mess.
Well, I'm probably going to love this. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah, very impressed.
Yeah? Right, thank you very much. We'll just have a discussion, then we'll let you know the score. Okay, so me and Danielle have eaten all 3 courses and we've sat and discussed our marks and we've come to our conclusions. Right, so let's get Angus over and we'll talk about his final score. Right, so how was that for you, cooking those 3 courses?
It was pretty challenging. I think if I was to improve next time, I'd do more prep for equipment.
You worked with it.
Yeah. And like he made the most of it, and also I feel like when you're cooking in an hour, a meal in like under an hour is pretty impressive, like whatever the result is. And we both actually gave the meal the same score, which is
All 3 meals cooked for us were so good. Trying to judge between them was really difficult. But up next, we'll be looking at what foods have different memories for different people.
we asked 2 team members to cook authentic Chinese food, such as pork belly and dumplings, and explain to Ellie the memories that they associate with each dish. Let's take a look.
Now we finish this dish, and now we invite my classmate Ellie to taste this food.
What one should I try first?
Right, pork. This is a traditional Chinese food, and in my hometown, everyone will do this food in the festival.
Very nice. Is this the second dish?
Yeah, it's tomato, fried and egg.
An egg?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So what's your memories about this dish?
It's super easy to cook, and when I come to the United Kingdom, the first dish I learned is this one.
I've never learned how to cook these before, but they look really easy when you were cooking it, so I think I have to give it a go. And is this the next dish?
Dumplings.
That's really nice.
A little spicy?
A bit spicy.
This is traditional Chinese dish, and every spring festival we can go back Chinese. So we will get together to make the dumpling. But in our daily life we don't have the free time. We will go to the Chinese supermarket to buy the frozen dumpling. There is a lot of kind taste to choose. So it's can save our time.
I really liked all of these dishes. I think my favourite might actually be the pork belly, even though I've never had it before. The dumplings are a little too spicy, and this seems super easy to make, so I think I'll give that a go when I have some time.
Wow, that was a really interesting VT. I'd really love to try those dumplings.
So let's go to the part of the show we all know you've been waiting for, the results of the cooking competition. I'm pretty nervous for them all. How are you feeling?
I actually am pretty excited. Eating all those meals was a joy, and seeing how the contestants coped under the pressure was very impressive. Right, it's time for the big reveal. The winner of the competition was Tom. And he's here with us now.
Hi.
Tom is with us in the studio. How do you feel about being the winner?
I'm actually really surprised, but really happy. I can't stop smiling.
What did you think about the competition overall?
Yeah, it was quite a challenge. I've never done something like that before, so it was like really enjoyable.
Was it difficult to shop within the budget?
Definitely. I found it really hard.
Yeah, you did well though.
Thank you.
Has this experience inspired you to cook meals like this for yourself in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to keep pushing myself and maybe try like stay within a budget when, if I'm trying to cook like a really nice meal, I don't think about the budget so much, but
okay.
I think maybe I'll think about it more.
Finally, and most importantly, did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, very much so.
Good.
Well, thank you to all 3 of our contestants for taking part. You all did so well, and it was a shame that we only had room for 1 winner. Tom, you've won this lovely prize, a £20 gift voucher to your chosen restaurant.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy not having to cook a meal for yourself this time.
I will.
Well, sadly, that is it for today's show.
We've really enjoyed the whole experience and we hope you've enjoyed watching us too.
If you'd like more information about what has been made, baked or demonstrated on the show today, then head on over to our Facebook page.
You can also follow us on Instagram for a behind the scenes look of how we came to make the show that you're watching right now. Just search for @SNFTV Food.
We'd like to say a big thank you to the whole team and everyone involved in the production of this show. We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks to Tom and thank you to Danielle as well, you're a great co-host.
Thank you too.
We hope you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, but from us it's goodbye. So we're here ready to begin our cooking challenge. We've given 3 contestants £10 to buy a 3-course meal if they're... So we're here ready to begin our... Oh, sorry, we'll just keep it rolling. So we're here ready to begin our cooking challenge. We've given 3 contestants £10 to buy a 3-course meal. Oh my God. So we're here ready to begin our 3-course...